Hello everyone, this is video part 2 of the Grim Dawn Region of Terror series. So in the last video, I talked about what build I was playing. So we did have some changes and there was a thing I was wrong about, which I want to correct. I'll correct right now actually first. I'll do it first actually after this. So we ended up not playing the Assassin. The Assassin I did have a lot of problems with. First I tried on New Game Plus. Don't do that. That was a stupid idea on my part. Build didn't really do much at all. So then I took the plus part away. I said new game, and the damage from the traps are not as strong as I thought they would be. So what I ended up doing is I end up re-rolling to this character right here, which is why it looks very different. So this character right here is a Demonologist, which is the combination of a classic Necromancer and the Shaman. This was the character I first started with before the Assassin attempt, but I didn't like. So what I did with this character is I took the New Game Plus off and just did New Game, and this character runs a lot better. So pretty much what I did is I just focused on Necromancer until actually this level 38, which you can probably do until level 30. So what I did first is I just pretty much maxed out Ray Skeleton right off the back. This alone will carry you up to Act 1 boss easily. Then once you finish this, I would focus on going straight for Skeleton Mastery. This helps a lot too with their damage. And you also can put 1 point into Amplified damage if you need a little bit extra boost. Especially before the Act 1 boss, because she does hit really hard. Then after you finish those two, I would just you can put 1 point here into a Clay Golem. I'm just starting with Golem now, so I don't know exactly how good they are. If you don't want to put a point here and save the 1 point, I would just put points all the way into 15 and go straight for Beige Skeleton. These hit really hard and they do help a lot. So pretty much I did Act 1 through 4, because right now I'm on Act 5. Let's see if I can pull this up, quests. Yeah, so pretty much right now, I did everything in Act 1 and 4. I'm on Act 5 right now. I just got there. So pretty much I did Act 1 through 4 with just these 3 skills alone. That was it. 1 point here, which I barely used. I raised Skeleton. Yeah, I did Max Raise Skeleton, Max Skeleton Mastery, and Max Skeleton Mage. This alone will carry through everything. Diablo died within a couple seconds. All the other bosses died very quickly. Mephisto was when it got a little bit tricky. That's when I switched this around. Because by the time I was at Mephisto, this was maxed. This one was maxed, I believe, and this was only halfway. So I switched it around. No, actually I was wrong. So I maxed out Skeleton, Ray Skeleton, maxed out Skeleton Mastery, and maxed out Skeleton Mage. Then Rush for this one right here, Summon Resistance. Because when I did Mephisto, I didn't put any points in here and it was Nightmare. I put points in here, Mephisto was very simple. Because this helps a lot. Keeps everything alive. And it pretty much makes the game a lot easier. Diablo died within seconds. And nothing ever died. And I just resummoned where they lost a little bit of health. Then for Shaman, I just went in the Shaman right now, so I haven't really tested her too much. But pretty much a Shaman, I put 1 point in here. This is really nice based on I know from Grim Dawn days. It gives you pet damage boost automatically off the back. You get regeneration. Then pretty much from here, I'm going to probably focus on moving this bar up to here to summon this guy out to get another pet. Then after here, I'm probably going to go all the way, probably to these two. Get my Wither Totem. This really helps. This will give you mana or minion regeneration, which means it won't die really ever. And also Vitality, you won't do a whole lot, so it's more of just the restoration. The restoring of minions helps a massive amount, and also restores you, I believe. Then I'll probably end up maxing out Ground Slam after. Maybe I'll probably put 1 point in Ground Slam, maybe, or 1 point here. Then push the bar all the way to 40. At least get 1 point into Blood Pact and Presence to help this out more. Then I might put 10 more points just to get this at least 1 point, Primordial Bond, before I start maxing it out. Because pretty much my end skill tree would be 12, 12, 12, 12, I believe, or I might just go one across the board. 12 here, then one across these. And then this is probably gonna end up being I'm gonna probably end up going max push this bar all the way to 50. Put 1 point into golden flesh right here, and golden flame for right now. Then I'm gonna probably put 1 point into fire golem and just leave it at 1 point to see how it does. Then if I need to put more points here, I'll put more points and get these up. Or once the shaman and this is done, I might just put revive to see how it does. It's not one I care for that much. And then if needed, I put points in bone armor if I need more defense. But pretty much this alone should be enough. It's not the most noticeable, but it does decent. And then for oh yeah, what I was wrong about, I wanted to show you fast. When you collect your second one, you are not stuck with it right away like I thought you were. For some reason, when I first did this one, it glitched on me, so it was stuck. But I didn't put any points in here. So when I went back to this today after the assassin didn't work out, that's when the shaman ended up actually being gone. That's when I noticed it started working. It was right here, it's like how this one was. That's when I just went to shaman right now after I went back and forth between this and paladin. Because the only thing about paladin's really nice because you only get one skill, and that's what you're stuck with the paladin. So shaman is better overall. Because what I just found out with that's why I have all these golems here right now. These takes care of everything. They have the golem, and you have the 12 other, and then also this guy right here. He is in here. The Iron Wolf. He actually grants you another skill also. This is just a quest reward one. That's why they all have their auroras underneath them, which does give them shotgun aurora, which I believe shocks they get more resistance, which I believe is to lightning. So that does help a lot. So pretty much if you get one of these, they have like an all res. You can most likely end up, if I get an all res one of these guys and I keep them around, I'll probably end up dropping this since I probably won't need it anymore. And then I'll just use these points and these 20 points and other things. Maybe put 1 point here if that. Since they're all getting a nice little buff right now. And then when devotion, I went back and forth on this a couple times. This wasn't the first build. So with your devotion, I would always put points here first, which way you decide to end up going. The easiest thing to start in the beginning is just to go up here and just type in, if you're playing Necromancer, just type in pet. It tells you which ways to go. So for me, I just went straight to Lion first. So I just went here. I put 3 here. And then once this gave me the 3 back, you can actually just go up to... Every act has one of these located in different spots. You want to find the bench right here called the Wisdom one. And this can this is how you take all your old skills away. You can go in here and take your devotion points away if you're a mess up. It just costs money. Or in Act 1, when you complete the Den cuss, you get a potion that you can use. It resets everything. So pretty much that's why all these right now are blank. This is what you end up wanting to get these blank because they're not needed. Or later you can always go back to and get rid of these once you don't need their points anymore. Because that's the easy way of doing it. Because pretty much the way I have this one now with the pet is I went here and I knew this one was really strong, so I went straight for this really quickly. So I got these two, then I started going up in here and these 3. And the lizards pretty much gave me enough points so I can start. Because eventually I want to push into this right here. This one right here is really nice because it gives you crit. Your minions get crit, minions get resistance, damage, 80% more damage, more resistance, defense. So it does help a lot. Because eventually this one's also usually the first one you go for. Just for the, whenever you use the skill, you get more damage. And it also gives you more health and resistance, which you do need. Like this is a good one right here to get for. Toad will also be one you probably go for attack rating. Also gives you a lot of health. Since when you get the higher ones, you are going to get hit really hard in higher difficulties. Based on what I'm already starting to see. Based on my... Because like right now, the 3.5k health I have is not a lot of health. So I do need to get this up more. It's around 10 at least. Which is my goal I'm hoping for. Close this down. Move over here. I think I might just got lost. There we go. So then I'll do a quick kill of the bosses with this build probably on tomorrow's build. When I'll show you when I kill, I'll do Diablo and Bale back to back. just so I can keep those videos together. Since this one's running a little bit longer. So then I'll show you what the build looks like, but also when I can see what this build looks like too, because right now with the changes I just made, I have no idea. So then like this one you always keep on. It helps, and this whenever you use it also applies to your follower and to your golem. So that's why this skill is really nice, because it gives them automatically a 10% more damage on these two. Because pretty much all I'm doing right now is I'm just running around, cursing whenever I need to on enemies. If their health ever drops, I just start just resummoning right away because there's no point in waiting since the cooldown takes a while anyway. So pretty much with this build so far, I'm liking this one a lot more than the assassin. This build hits really good. The minions clear out so quick. All I'm doing really is just running forward. If I casting, let them kill, then I just run through everything. That's all I've really done through here. Because right now, if you look, like I have runes here. I was actually able to kill my first goblin finally, so that's why I got this key from. And based on what the wording, I'm guessing this is used to go to the cow level. So I know in this game there's the cow level, which is usually just keep these keys for health if you get them from the goblins. Just keep them. There's no point in using them. So you have the this is what I was talking about. This is the one you get from the first quest of the game. You get both of these actually. This one lets you reset all of this, and I believe you only get 3 of these in the game. I have 2 just because it's from my assassin. And this is the devotion one. This is the one I use reset my thing. It's just a cheap way of doing it. And I'm not sure if you need these in this game or not, this kind of stuff. But for now, I just have them. And then pretty much your components, I just keep in here. All I really do is just hit, you'll probably end up using a lot of this stuff later in the game, like the gems and all that. I'm pretty sure it'll be late game. And the runes, I just keep, any rune you find, automatically keep it. Even the set items, you might need them. Or if you know you're not going to play a character, just dump them. Like I know I'll probably end up dumping this one because I've never used this one. Because I'm not planning on playing original characters when I have my own account. So like this one I kept just because if I play assassin, this is a +3 assassin boot. You're going to want to use it. And then all this stuff is keep just in case. So a nice thing about this game is once you get to Act 2 and you get the cube, you keep this forever in your game. So all you do is just right click and you have pretty much a free craft bench wherever you go in the game. And it's unused. You can unlimited amount of times. And in here is how you create the staff for Act 2 going to the boss. Your this thing for the Act 3 boss is in here. And also all the runes are in here too. So if you ever want to create F rune, you combine them into there. If you want to create the big runes in here, this is how you do them too. Even the fun Zod rune, which is the best rune I need just because it gives you +1 skill. So this rune's not going to be a lot of fun for if you're trying to go full necro expensive build. It's going to take a long time to get because you need Chan and it's down. It keeps going down. And all of them you need pretty much 2, plus you also need flawlesses. And they're all in here and they also cost a lot to make too. But these do drop easier I think than these. Unless you're farming Ubers, which I'm pretty sure would be fun to do. Another thing I found too, which is really nice compared to the old Diablo 2, we get to guess the recipes. All the recipes actually are in here. For anything you want, if you want, like for me, I'm looking for pet, so I just type in pet. And then for me, for my chest, it would be I play a bone or I play a rain. But because rain is more druid, I'm not going to play this one. So if I end up just doing bone, so I can get the +2 all necro. Classic necro skills, which does help, plus a pet bonus on top of it. But for that one, I need to find a ghost armor 3 sockets. And I also have to get these 3. Soul is pretty easy to get because you can tell because it's not purple. But the pearl, because it's level 21, 22, these are going to be more expensive. So these are going to take a good amount of time to get. So I'm not in no rush to do it. Plus you need to be at level 47 and you need a lot of intelligence. Probably for like weapon end game, I'll probably end up doing like maybe a crescent moon if I think it's interesting. I haven't really looked at these too much about. Right now I'm thinking between either crescent if I want axe, or I can even go something else. So pretty much right now I'll play with this a little bit too, and hopefully next video after this one will be a little bit more. I'll just show you what the build's like and everything once we complete this act. We'll complete this tomorrow on stream. We'll do Act 5 tomorrow on stream. We'll kill Bale. Then after I kill Bale, once I go back to Nightmare mode, I'll probably go back to here on normal and show you what this build's like doing the normal Diablo and Bale. Bale run, which probably won't be a whole interesting because it's normal. But then we'll do that pretty much each one. When I complete Nightmare, we'll do a Nightmare runs thing, see what the builds change. We'll do an overview of it, maybe halfway through Nightmare, since I know I won't have a lot of time to stream compared to right now. So we'll do like a halfway point to see how it goes. And if anyone has any question about this build, just let me know. It's a build I'm still playing with. I don't know if it's any good or not. I'm hoping it is, based on what I've seen so far. But I'm hoping this build works. And I'll catch everyone on the next video when we talk about when we hit Nightmare mode. So hopefully we'll see you all then.